Xavi made his Barcelona debut with a W win over Espanyol. Let's break down what we saw in the match and how the manager reacted to the game. The most interesting thing that worked fast before the match was what starting lineup Xavi would choose for the derby. In fact, he didn't have too many chances to surprise because half of the team is in the infirmary. However, Xavi's being Xavi, trying to surprise opponents. In his very first match, the coach let 17-year-old Barcelona B winger Ilias Akhomach make his debut for the club. Apart from that, there were no more surprises. The first half under Xavi's management was dictated by his team. Barcelona did not allow a single shot on target of their Stegen's goal, created several dangerous moments themselves, and possessed the ball 70% of the time. It was a great 45 minutes. Of course, there were some mistakes as well as technical defects. Well, Xavi is currently forced to use many young footballers, and some of the players simply are not at the top level yet. However, if we only look at the players' ideas, then you can already notice the new coach's signature. Would especially highlight the young Xavi, who did a huge amount of work and very creatively sharpened the team's attack and play. Barca scored the only goal in the second half, when Memphis Depay converted a penalty, which he earned. Later in the second half, Barcelona were clearly exhausted and Espanyol only miraculously did not equalize. Looks like it's difficult for Blaugrana to withstand 90 minutes of high-intensity football right now. The youth are not ready yet, and the veterans can no longer handle it. Nevertheless, we congratulate Barcelona on the victory, which the club needed so much. Here's how Xavi reacted to his debut match. Espanyol gave us a lot of problems in the last minutes of the match. But overall, this is a well-deserved victory and a great joy for me. We played a good 70-75 minutes, we need to play more in opponent's zone and create chances. We have to be honest, there are points that need to be improved. In fact, there are many of those. We're not in the best emotional state, we still lack confidence, Xavi concluded. Well, we saw some elements in the match of what Xavi intends to build at Barcelona. His work is systematic in nature, and that is how he will bring the club to the top. Xavi will use artificial intelligence software in his work in Barcelona. This software is called Konya and is capable of capturing a wide range of aspects of the game. Konya detects things such as imbalances, overloads, and vacant spaces in the various areas of the pitch. And the main advantage of the program is that it analyzes the match in real time. That is, the coach can receive information about the weak points of the opponents or his own team, which are inaccessible to the human eye during the match. Nowadays, many coaches have an assistant who watches the game not from the bench but from the stands or from the premises. From there, the assistant can relay information to the head coach. Xavi will have a whole analytical department in Barcelona. Of course, Konya is not only useful during the match but also for post-match analysis. It provides data for each player individually. Xavi is directly connected to Konya's sports intelligence, having invested his money in it after the end of his football career. He has already used the technology at Al Sadd, and it would be strange not to use it at Barcelona as well, if it helps to bring results. As a coach, Konya provides me and my staff with critical information that helps me make the best decisions from the bench, Xavi said. By the way, there's another team in La Liga that uses this technology, and this is the current Europa League title holders, Villarreal. Here's how manager Unai Emery spoke about the advantages of the program. Automatically identifying our own tactics at the time they're drawn in a video is key. It helps us to objectively put our focus on gameplay situations that are crucial to our team performance. It's very likely that with Xavi's arrival at Barcelona, the attitude towards the analysis of some statistics will change. All due to the fact that Xavi has his own vision of how important the numbers are. I laugh when I see the GPS records on players, Xavi said. Then they look at the statistics and say, out of 100 passes, 80 were accurate. Really? And how did you know they were good? They consider a pass to be accurate if a player takes it. This is a good pass for statistics, but what if the partner handled the ball but 4 opponents are already on him? This is a bad pass. Another pass was good, the one to a player who was completely free, but the GPS trackers did not record that. Xavi's idea is that if a player gives an accurate pass to a partner, but puts him under pressure this way, then that pass is not considered good. And if a football player made a lot of such passes during the match, then judging only by the numbers, he made a lot of accurate passes. But in reality, these passes can cost the team a victory. According to Xavi, a good midfielder is responsible not only for making an accurate pass, but also for his partner keeping the ball after the pass. Only then would the action be considered useful. This was the founding thesis of Johan Cruyff's philosophy. While still a Barcelona player, Xavi easily explained the thesis. At Barca, we understand football as a concept of space and time. Who dominates this aspect? Busquets, Messi, Iniesta. They're masters of space and time. They always know what surrounds them. I'm not talking about the principles of changing positions. I'm talking about understanding the game. You don't need to teach a player to change positions. You need to teach him to understand the game. And this is what he will work on first of all, and as you can see, he has already begun to work on that. And Xavi will use those who can best understand and transfer his vision on the pitch. This is how Xavi explained his vision and what he would demand from his players. You can't play football if you don't understand what's happening on the pitch. Everything is much deeper than the contact of the ball with the foot. Every thought, every question opens up new perspectives. Why are we being asked to create space for each other? Everything rests on logic. Just imagine that I have a ball, I want to pass it to my partner, but there's an opponent between us. If there's enough space between me and my partner, then the opponent can't do anything. If there's not enough space, even the most skilled players will lose the ball. This is Cruyff's stretch play. When the ball is not with us, then what we can do? Defend high and fast. What for? To choke the opponent, depriving him of space, god damn it. The less space the opponent has, the less chance he has to get to our goal. Football is a game of space and time. Wouldn't you agree that Xavi's understanding of football is impressive? Although hardly anyone expected anything else from him. It's too early to judge by the match against Espanyol alone. But it's definitely clear that Xavi will gradually introduce all these principles into the game of his players, and we will watch this with interest. Thank you for watching this video, stay tuned and see you soon. Bye.